Good morning, you guys. Good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this. I wanted to do a video today for you guys. It's going to be a dupe video, as you can tell by the title. But before I get into all of that, I want to say if you're new here, what's up? Again, my name is Tash. If I didn't already mention that, it is super early in the morning. It is now 6:42. That's early for me. I woke up at 2 something last night and I have not been able to sleep. So got my water by the Coldest, got my coffee just like I used to, coffee and makeup. Anyways, if you're new here, what's up? I hope you'll hit that subscribe button as well as the bell. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to start this video off kind of serious. So if you are not one of my regular subscribers and you just want to get into the dupes and the makeup, I completely understand. Please feel free to skip ahead. I completely understand. To my subscribers currently, and especially those of you that have been with me since the beginning, or, you know, that have been with me for a year, 6 months, 3 months, whichever, I want to take this portion of the video out to apologize to you because I feel like within the last year or so, maybe a couple of months, I really am not sure. But I feel like I've kind of changed and I have to apologize to you because you've stuck by me through that change. And I feel like it hasn't been a very positive one for my videos like I thought it would be. I used to do my videos in a very different style and I just kept getting these comments or these messages like, your videos are too long. Can you shorten up the video? Can you get to the point? Why do you film like that? Yada, yada, yada. And so honestly, it started to get to me. And I thought, you know what? If I change my video style recording up and I just jump into the makeup or jump into whatever I'm talking about and get straight to the point like everybody else, you know, maybe people will start watching the full video instead of just watching like the first 3 minutes or the first 6 minutes, and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, your analytics can really get to you. It can really get into your head. Some of the comments, the messages can really get into your head and start to mess with you after a while, and I let it get to me. But I had a girlfriend on here reach out to me. I'm not going to name her name. You know, if she wants to pop in and say something, that's totally cool, but I don't want to feel like I'm blasting someone. But she'd made the comment to me a couple of weeks ago, you know, I feel like you basically just jump in and get to the point and, you know, you're not having fun with it anymore. I feel like YouTube is getting to you a little bit, and I feel like you're not yourself, kind of, basically. I can't remember the exact wording, but I was so glad that she noticed, because I don't know if the rest of you have noticed, but from the beginning of how I used to film like my makeup tutorials and videos and things like that, I have changed, and I don't want to film my videos this way anymore. I want to film my videos my way of teaching things, and because that's who you subscribe to. Like, that's the person that you started watching, and I want to go back to that. So I'm trying to talk about this fast but not leave anything out. Yeah, I wanted to apologize to you for that if any of you picked up on it or noticed. No, I wasn't. I mean, like, I wasn't fake. Like, when I was joking around on camera and stuff, I've always been 100 with you guys, and I always will be, but I think that I kind of lost myself somewhere in here, like, trying to please everybody, and you just can't do that. You just have to continue to be yourself and to have fun with it and film your style the way that you want to film. And I need to continue to do that. I need to continue to be me so that you guys are still enjoying the content that I'm putting out for you. So today, again, just like old style, we got our coffee. I got some makeup, a full basket here. And I'm going to share some of these makeup products with you guys. I hope that you enjoy it. If you want to, grab your coffee, get ready with me. We're kicking it old style today. And again, I apologize to you guys. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for still sticking by me and for being real with me and pointing it out to me like, hey girl, what's going on with you? those are real friends, and Lord knows they're hard to come by, so thank you. I hope you guys will accept my apology. So for today, I'm going to give you guys a dupe finally for the Naked Honey palette by Urban Decay, and I'm so excited. I know Briggy is like dancing around in her seat right now, aren't you, girl? Aren't you? I see you. Because her and I have been trying to figure out what is a dupe for this palette. Well, about a week ago, I think, W7 released their Queen Bee palette, and it looks very similar to the Urban Decay palette. So we're going to get into that first things first this morning. And then I have an entire basket of high-end makeup over here with what I feel like to be the dupes. So we've got some Charlotte Tilbury dupes, some ABH dupes, what else? Some Benefit dupes. I hope you'll stick around. We're going to go ahead and start out with the Urban Decay palette next to the Queen Bee palette, and we are going to see if this is a dead-on dupe or not. So basically what I'm going to do right off the bat for you guys is insert some swatches, and I want you guys to pause the video and go down in the comments and comment which side you think is the high-end side on my arm and which side you think is the dupe side. Ready? Go. Alright, you guys, so here are the swatches from the regular palette and the dupe palette. I want to know what you think is the dupe side. The left side or the right side? The top or the bottom? This is the dupe side. This is the high-end side. Did you guess right? Let's see if you can guess on the eyes. Alright, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just filming with my ring light today. It just seems more calm in here, and you know? So I've really been enjoying that. I'm going to take one of my Maybelline singles. This is just in linen, and I'm trying to use it up. I've gone through so many of these, but I don't reach for a lot of singles anymore since I have all these palettes and stuff. So I'm just going to take that to set down my eye primer, which I use the Believe Beauty eye primer. You guys, I'm just going to tell you, I've been loving this. It is so good. And it's super affordable. So I don't have an eye pencil for a dupe, so I haven't done my brows yet. Probably do those off camera, but I wanted to go ahead and get into the eyeshadow. I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I will probably leave the colors down in the description box because I want you to guess which eye is what. But I'm still going to talk to you throughout the process because I like to talk. Oh, my mug today says, I prefer dogs over people. It's just one of those little cups that I got at the Dollar Tree in one of my hauls that I shared with you guys. I actually have an entire box of stuff over here to share with you guys. That one box came from Sharon. Thanks, babe. And I have my BoxyCharm, a couple of items in PR to share with you. And yeah, so that'll be another video coming up. I'm also working on my favorite brushes. I just cleaned them all for you guys. So I'm going to be working on that video as well. And I actually have a whole list of videos over here. And, oh, did you guys see my picture over here from Denise? It's so cute. It says slay all day. Now, I can't remember. I do have that in a haul. I think the haul's coming up. I'm pretty sure, but I haven't edited and uploaded it yet. Shame, shame, shame. So what I'm going to do, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm just going to recreate the look that I posted over there, and it had a really beautiful gold eye, and so I'm going to recreate that and bring you guys in. Hopefully the lighting doesn't go all berserk and all whack. I know I look really pale in this lighting, but so I'm just going to recreate that, and I will be using my color switch to switch off the brushes. Because like I said, all of mine right now are pretty pretty clean for that video that I need to get filmed. So what have you guys been up to? How are you all doing with still being stuck at home, but like places kind of opening up, like where you are, is COVID still like a huge thing? I see there's like 18 states that have broke out or whatever. It just seems to be getting worse some places. So I'm just doing the transition shade right now. Have you guys bought any new makeup lately that you cannot wait to play with? I see a lot of you are using my You Can Be code. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that 15% off. If you don't know, I do have a code with You Can Be, and they do a lot of dupe palettes. Beautiful, beautiful dupe palettes. And you can save 15% off with code Tasha St James. It'll be linked down below. But thank you to those of you who've been using it. I really appreciate you. You guys may hear Bubba snoring here in a little bit. He's like super tired. But I can't come in here and film without bringing him in here because he will stand outside the door and scratch it up like, Mom, hello. So I just kind of woke him up and told him, come on. So he snores pretty loud, poor little guy. If you're new here, I have a Shih Tzu, and we also have a Rat Terrier mix. The Shih Tzu has to be with me though, and the Rat Terrier mix, Tiki, she usually only wants to be with me if I'm not in here. She used to love to be in here, but she don't come in here much anymore. You guys, this palette is so gorgeous. I wore it the other day, just this dupe palette, or what I think is a dupe so far. And you guys really seem to like it when I posted the pictures on Instagram. So that was awesome. So I was watching a lot of my old videos the other day, and that's kind of what prompted the apology in the beginning of the video, was because I was like, oh my gosh, I used to be a lot more fun. Like, I used to have a lot more fun filming my videos and stuff. Like, I still had fun and stuff, of course, because I'm bringing you content, but I just felt like I wasn't as playful as I used to be, you know, and that's me. I like to get on here, be silly, have fun, and that's what you guys subscribed for, so that's what I intend to give you back. Now, this morning, I am a little sleepy, but I can't sleep, so here I am planning makeup, hopefully not keeping Nick awake, because he is right below me. Now, in a normal setting, I would tell you guys what I'm doing, but because I'm trying to dupe this palette for you, I don't have a way right now to tell you what I'm doing. Just taking this clean brush right here, and right there, I'm just going to blend some of this into the crease. You're basically taking like some of the lighter shades in the palette and blowing out your crease kind of, and doing a little bit out here on the outer V, and then you're gonna pop that gold in there and it's just gonna go so pretty. I'm just taking one of the lighter shades here that I used and blending all this out. Papa's snoring. So have you guys been watching any new channels here on YouTube? I have really been into smaller creators like myself lately. Like, there's still a few larger YouTubers that I watch, just not as much. I've just been more into supporting the smaller channels. I think they deserve it, and there's no drama, and I'm gonna list my favorite 3 down below for you guys, so you can check them out if you like. You may have already heard me talking about them. I've been really into, well, besides the ones that are listed on the side of my channel, I always watch those. But like, I've been really into Behind the Vanity. She's been really cool to watch. And there's another one that I've been watching. I'm trying to think. Probably gonna have to list it down below, because it's not coming to mind for some reason. It's because I ain't finished that cup of coffee, y'all. Gosh, Gosh, you guys, I love these palettes. They're so gorgeous. So gorgeous. But I'm thinking you might not need to spend the money on the high-end one. We'll have to wait and see. You guys look at this gold. Oh my goodness. She's so pretty. Look at that. I love it. And this is without spraying the brush, by the way. So I just kind of messily pop it on there and make sure I go up all the way to my crease. You guys know I have that hooded eye issue, and then I go into the shade that I used on my outer corner and I just kind of blend her in there as best as I can. Mine's never perfect, but I don't mind. Alright. Just so you guys can see, I'm cleaning these really good. Sometimes your finger's the way to go. Oh, I know who I was getting ready to mention to you guys. Kelly Gooch. She's bigger than me, but she's still, you know, a smaller channel. I cannot believe that she doesn't have way more subscribers. Like, she's so good. She's absolutely gorgeous and just so informative. And I love her channel. Like, her personality just kind of reminds me of that beautiful girl next door kind of vibe. And I just love her. I'm really into her channel lately. The other day when I did this look, I kind of had my, I had my eyeshadow kind of going out like this just to give my eye a little bit of lift. Now, I did not do that today, but I still love how it turned out. For sure. Oops, can't do that. And then if I get too much up in my crease, I'll kind of take my blending brush, just make sure it's clean, and I just kind of blend as best as I can. I mean, mine's gonna wind up there anyway, so it really doesn't make a big deal to me. So, can you guys tell already which side is the high-end side and which side is the dupe side? I'll tell you at the end of the video. For now, I'm gonna step into my next dupe, which is a primer. And I feel like, I'm gonna zoom you guys out. I feel like this Laura Mercier primer, I feel like this Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Care Primer, I feel like this is kind of a dupe. So here is the Laura Mercier primer. It's just really, really hydrating. And then here is the Almay primer. They look pretty much the same. Hopefully you guys can tell which is which. Laura Mercier and the Almay primer. I am going to put, now I might be tripping you up, so don't just assume. I'm going to put the drugstore side on this side and the high-end primers and stuff on the other side. I feel like both of these are just super hydrating. Now this one feels a little more creamier, of course. I mean, you're spending a little bit of extra money. With the Laura Mercier primer, though, you are getting quite a bit more product. You're getting 1.7 ounce in here, and you are getting 0.94 ounce in the Almay one. The Almay one is not my favorite, I will say that. The Laura Mercier one is just more creamy to me. It feels a bit more hydrating. And I just really feel like my makeup wears amazing when I wear the Laura Mercier one. I have not worn the Almay one in a while, but I was going through my collection and I'm like, you know what? I need a dupe primer. I'm gonna go off camera really quickly, guys, because I don't have a dupe for this one. In my opinion, it would be the Benefit Professional, but I don't have that one anymore, so I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get into foundation. Now, if you know me, you know I love the Anastasia what is this, the Luminous foundation? Yes, the Luminous foundation. However, not everybody can afford to or wants to spend, what is this, like 30 some dollars, I think, on a foundation. And I completely understand that, I do. So in my opinion, the dupe for that is the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation. It's equally luminous, equal coverage, equal wear time in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply both of those to my face using my Haley's Beauty sponge. I'm going to use one side for the Anastasia, one side for the Wet n Wild. Now it might look a little crazy in this lighting. I apologize. But I'm just in that chill mood where I kind of wanted to use just my ring light today. So this is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. And for it being so luminous, it wears so well, in my opinion. It's nice and long wearing. It's beautiful coverage. I love. Right, now the colors might not match. I can't remember. They look fairly close in my opinion. Going in with the clean side. Now I did go in with quite a bit of the Anastasia. So I am going to put a little bit more of this on my face because I went in with like a pump or two of the Anastasia. Now I'm not going anywhere today, guys, so I'm not going down my neck. Now, if you want to, you can go in with another layer, what have you. Again, I'm not going anywhere, so I just wanted to show you guys that in my opinion, these are dupes. They're equally luminous. Same coverage in my opinion. Very lightweight on the skin and very long lasting. I can't even tell, like looking at my skin, that I'm wearing both. And usually, if I'm gonna do a dupe video like this, I'll do a test run first. Didn't do that. So, pick you up some Wet n Wild and save yourself some money. For concealer, I also do not have a dupe. I don't buy high-end concealers anymore. So I'm going to go off camera and do my concealer and my brows when I come back. But we're going to finish this dupe video. Alright, y'all. I confess the brows look a mess, but that's okay. That's okay. You want to know why it's okay? Because your girl's not a makeup artist. Alright, you guys, so I do have some powder dupes really quickly that I want to share with you, but I'm not actually going to use those on my face today. So for the Hourglass, I have the Essence, the Nude. This is actually a highlighter, but this looks like a highlighter, and some people actually wear it as a highlighter. So for the Hourglass one, I have mine in Dim Light. That is the color that I love. I'm just going to swatch these for you here. Now, the Hourglass powder is $46. This one is only $4.99. It's very, very pretty. I actually like wearing both as a highlighter sometimes. Now, so here is the Hourglass, and here is the Essence Pure Nude. But if you take this Essence Pure Nude and really just, you know, kind of blend it out or what have you, it really gives a beautiful glow to the skin. And I'm actually going to show you guys that because I didn't want to completely set my face with the Hourglass one, because I also have two more powders for you. So I'm always raving to you guys about the Physicians Youth Wear Powder, which they discontinued. So it can be difficult to get your hands on, which is why I don't use it a ton on my channel. But it is very, very beautiful, and it gives such a luminosity to the skin. Like every time I see people, they're like, girl, what are you wearing? And it's like, you're gonna play hell finding it. So the dupe that I have for you guys is actually by Clean Color, and this is their Nude Glow Luminous Powder. It is $2. So easy to find. You can get this on their website, and I am always wearing this one. So this actually comes in different shades, so it's not a shade for shade match. This is the Physicians Youth Wear in the shade Beige. Usually I'm wearing translucent, so it would have swatched shade for shade match. But again, these do come in different shades for different skin tones, and it just kind of looks like a color block. Now keep in mind, I use mine all the time, so she is falling apart. Come on, camera. There we go. So you guys can see it's panned here, but I literally just swirl my brush in this and set my entire face. So if you're looking for the Physicians Formula one, just stop looking if you can't find it, because it sells out really fast. Like, I have several of these in my collection because I can't run out. So get the clean color one. It's $2 on their website, which I will link down below for you guys so that you can find that. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my Revolution CC Perfecting Powder just because I love it. And then I'm going to set certain areas of my face where I really want to show you guys how you can get a beautiful glow like the Hourglass Glow. Okay. You guys, this powder is so good. So good. I'm telling you, I raved to you guys about that powder. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to go ahead and link it up here for you. So we're going to go in and swirl the same brush into the Essence the Nude highlighter. Just want to tap off your excess. Now, where I like to use this powder is here, my nose, my cheek area, chin, and I even put it under my eyes sometimes. And if you do what I did and just get too much on your forehead area, girl, just blend her a little bit. And to me, this literally gives the same look as the Hourglass powder, but again, without that $46 price tag. So I want to share another dupe with you guys really quickly before we move on to the next step of dupes. I rave to you guys all the time about the Kosas wet lip oil. This one is the exact same thing with a cheaper price tag. Now, you guys know I love Kosas. I mean, I'm a Kosas affiliate, but you don't have to spend that kind of money on this lip gloss here. It is amazing. I have it on right now, but essentially the City Color, the lip oil, is the exact same thing at a cheaper price tag. It also has the large doe foot applicator, and it's just so moisturizing to the lips, you guys. So here's my bottom lip with the City Color, the lip oil. And here's my top lip with the Kosas lip oil. Exact same thing. They're both lip oils, only this one cost a lot more than this one. Now, y'all know I love City Color if you've been with me, so shout out to City Color. All right, guys, for the next dupe, I'm sure you guys have already heard of this one, but I'm going to share it with you anyways. This one is the Honolulu Bronzer by W7, and I'm going to compare it to the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I've already done. I was actually looking for a dupe for the Caramel Bronzer by Benefit, and I still can't find one just yet, but you give me time. By the next dupes video, I will have one for you. I love these bronzers, you guys. Love them. So I'm just going to color switch the same brush and just use the side that I color switched into the Benefit bronzer. Now, this is just a sample that my girl Jen sent me. Thank you, girl. Love this bronzer. But again, you don't need to spend $30 because W7's got you. And you can tell here by looking at my forehead, they are exactly the same. And for some reason, I feel like I almost prefer the W7 one more. Call me crazy, but I think they look exactly the same. This is the Benefit, the W7. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to contour my nose today, guys. All right. I can't wait to share this next one with you right after I do my blush. I don't have a blush dupe for this. I'm just using the NYX Bang Bang. I don't know why I love saying that, but I do. This is a beautiful blush. I'm using this brush. It's actually a highlighter brush because I tend to be heavy-handed with my blush, and y'all, you don't want to be heavy-handed with this bad boy. To me, that is quite enough. Okay. The next one I have a dupe for is by ABH. This is the Amrezy highlighter that a lot of people want, love, it's too expensive, you guys. So I'm gonna rub my finger in this one and swatch her for you. Now, when I swatched this the other day, this one showed up to be a dupe. So the dupe that I have for you is the Nabella X Elf highlighter in, I'm not gonna try to say that because it's a Bangladesh and I can't speak Bangladesh. So now when I swatched this the other day, it looked like an exact dupe. So let me get some of this powder out for you guys. This Nabella one is so gorgeous. I believe it's still available on the e.l.f. website. Now, I actually prefer the Nabella one. So beautiful, you guys. So, I'm going to apply one to one side of the cheeks and one to the other, if I can find a highlighter brush. We're just going to use this little guy by Morphe. Sorry to my peoples out there that don't like Morphe. It's just a brush, darling. Now, some of these items swatched, you guys, may not look exactly the same swatched, but when you apply it to the face, essentially, girl, it's the same thing. So going into the same brush after I color switch her. And you guys, these color switches work really good. Those of you that have been wondering about them, she's clean. Into the Nabella powder. See how much prettier this one is? Oh, so stunning. I love. ABH. Elf. ABH. Elf. Alright, you guys. I am going to share with you my next dupe, which I am, again, excited to share with you. As soon as I find it. Here we go. So this one is an expensive product that most of us are definitely not going to spend the money on. It is a $34 lipstick. Did they say $34? No, ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to compare the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this? Pillow Talk. Now, mine's actually the mini because I am spending $34 on no lipstick. So here is the Pillow Talk lipstick. Very beautiful color. A lot of people love this shade. It is super, super popular. I'm actually interested in finding a dupe for the Pillow Talk medium. So if you know one, please comment down below. The dupe that I have for you is from Flower Beauty, you guys. And when I figured out this was a dupe, and I didn't even realize that I had bought this lipstick. This is the shade Spiced Petal by Flower Beauty. And it is an exact shade match dupe. Now, the Charlotte Tilbury is a matte lipstick, whereas the Flower Beauty one is more of a satin kind of finish. So it does look a little bit different, but if you're wearing this, most people are going to think you're wearing the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I actually prefer this one. So I'm going to take my lip oil off and apply it for you guys with no lip liner. So on this side, I'm going to do the Charlotte Tilbury. Now my lips are pigmented, you guys, so with this, I have to use quite a few swipes. Ooh, girl, I think my coffee's kicking in. So there is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, Flower Beauty. If you guys are wondering why I'm over here, I have my little mirror over here. They are exactly the same. Are they not? Alright, you guys, I will be right back, and then we're going to do mascara, and then we're going to talk about these products, and then I'm finally going to reveal to you which side is the high-end eyeshadow palette, and which side is the dupe side. Alright, you guys, I'm such a goof. First of all, I want to tell you guys thank you for waking up with me. I know my energy was a little low in this one. Coffee's finally kicked in. Hey girl, hey. I thought I was filming and I was not. However, I do still want to share these with you guys. To me, a dupe for the Benefit They're Real is actually the AOA Fat Lash by Shop Miss A. If you guys can see, if you look at my lashes, you get the exact same effect with both mascaras. Now, I'll be honest, I really love both. This is a ride or die. It's only $1 and it's great, especially when you're on a budget. But I will always love the Benefit They're Real. It's an amazing mascara, and the ones are not exactly similar. This is the Benefit They're Real. And let me show you guys the AOA one. And just in case you don't have that one or you haven't seen it before, here is the AOA Fat Lash wand. So they're a little bit different, but they really do give you the same effect. Now, I thought that this Absolute Lashes by W7 was a dupe. So you can see the tubes look exactly the same. The wands look pretty similar, but it wasn't a formula dupe for me. I will still continue to use the W7 Absolute Lashes, but it's not my favorite. To me, these are a dupe. Okay, you guys. So I didn't have an eyeliner dupe to share with you guys. I don't typically buy high-end liner. Usually any high-end liner that I have in my collection, I either got from a subscription box or it came as a free gift with something. So I apologize for that. I want to know if you guys are ready to find out which side is the dupe side and which side is the high-end side for the eyes. Okay. Do you think this side is the Naked Honey side and this is the W7 side, or vice versa? All right. Which side? Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with you guys, I promise. So if you guessed it was this side, you are correct. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of swatches for the shades that I used today in today's look. You can also pick this up on the W7 Makeup US website, which I will link down below for you. This one is $9.95 and this one is, I believe, $49. Big difference there. I love my Naked Honey palette. I absolutely do. Besides the Born to Run, this is one of my favorite Urban Decay palettes that I have purchased. If you've been with me, you know that I am not the biggest fan of most of their formulas. But I will say, this W7 palette really surprised me. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these shades. Try to show these to you guys. You guys will have to excuse me. I've been pre-filming so much that I haven't filmed a video in a couple of days. So I'm going to swatch the two gold shades as well as this shade right here in both palettes. I'm going to be honest with you guys, the W7 Gold is actually better to me than the Urban Decay one. So here is the Urban Decay Gold, which is stunning, right? Very, very beautiful. I'm going to take my pointer finger and swatch the W7 one so that you guys can see. It's just so much golder. Like, do you guys agree? Here's the Urban Decay one. Here's the W7 one. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Now, as you can see, the W7 one is a little bit chunky, but I honestly don't mind that. And I feel like it's more golder than the Naked Honey one. So, but another shade that I really like is HBIC, which I think is supposed to be head B in charge, but in my opinion, it's head, you know, BITCH in charge. So this is one of my other, oops guys, I'm so sorry. This one here is one of my other favorite shades in the Naked Honey palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that for you. So as you can see, even in the Urban Decay one, some of the shimmers are a little chunky if you really dig in like I did. So here's that shade here. Let me find a clean finger. I'm gonna take my pinky and I'm gonna swatch this one here in the W7 palette. Now guys, these do not have shade names, which that's all good. I don't mind that. They are exactly the same. So if you were thinking of picking up the Naked Honey or you are interested in it, I mean, you guys, they look exactly the same to me. And I wore the W7 palette the other day when I posted on Instagram. I wore that from sometime early in the morning until late at night. It lasted just as long as the Urban Decay palette. So you don't have to spend $49 to get a similar or the exact same look in this case. So what did you guys think of the overall application process when you saw the colors blended side by side? I want to know down below. Are you still gonna pick up the Urban Decay Naked Honey, or are you gonna opt for the more inexpensive version? I hope that you guys enjoyed today's dupe video. I had a lot of fun filming it. It's always fun for me to go through my collection and just start pulling things out and swatching, like, oh my gosh, is that the same thing? Or you're thinking of higher end products that you love, like this Anastasia foundation. And it's like, wait a second, I'm getting the same effect out of this one as I do the Anastasia one. So, you know, of course I have both in my collection, so I'm going to try to finish both up, especially this one because it was expensive. But I just think that, you know, there's usually always a dupe out there for something. And if you can find that dupe, why not save yourself some coin? All right, you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope that you guys accept my apology at the beginning. I truly am sorry that I started to change my videos and change how I was in my videos. I don't know why. I think sometimes you get caught up in the whole, you know, whatever of the beauty community, and it's just like you think that you need to film a certain way for people to want to watch you. So it is what it is. I am happy, so happy with my group here. You guys are freaking amazing. And I'm just so thankful for all of you. So thank you guys so much for sticking it out with me and still being here. And honestly, just for being you. So I appreciate you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video today again. I want to know if you guys are going to pick up any of these dupes, or are you like, oh man, I already spent the money. Let me know how you feel. Let's hash it out down in the comments. If you are new here, we hope that you'll join our fam bam and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be safe, guys.